Oh.
Yeah, there was no countdown for me. Here we go. Looks like I'm good to go. So here you got our game number 12 for this guy. Starting on the left side here on Terminus Re. He's our Teal Protoss. Can he go for the record? He is.
RootMinigun.
And his opponent for this game number 12. Our blue Zerg at the bottom. One of the top 10 players in North America. He is.
Core, also known as phoenixwerra.
It's been a while before I've seen Phoenix. So.
Well, he's been streaming occasionally, but I haven't caught too many of his games.
Yep. So not too sure what to expect. Maybe some of the chat that actually watches his stream lately would know better than us. But already just doing an extractor trick right now, not going for the typical 9 Overlord.
Yeah, Korean style. Love that one extractor trick.
And I think this map is actually going to be great for minigun style, just in the fact that it's not that hard to take a fast expansion. Of course, you were talking before, it's not as easy to secure that third. This does have the ramp going down to the third still. It's still a wide, actually it's a much more wide open third now. And you have these backdoor rocks giving you basically 2 access points into your base. So we'll see if that does come into play. So minigun is probably going to throw down a forge. There it is. Gives him the option to actually cannon in core if he does try to go for some fast expansion. But no, he's going to go spawning pool with gas first. Just a quick speedling opening. And minigun is a little anxious to actually find core's base. He's sending out 2 probes right now. I think he does want to put down some cannons.
Yep, there is a supply depot at the bottom of this ramp, though. So it can't be fully contained, but could try to throw up some pylons and some cannons behind the minerals, perhaps.
So he does check out the base. Make sure he didn't miss anything there. Probe coming down. And not going to do anything. Oh, that was disappointing. But he's already thrown up that Nexus, getting a cannon up at his own base. And probably just going to secure the wall a little better with some gateways. Interesting note, just because of the fact that they did add those backdoor rocks, you could actually use that as your front doors, sort of, wow, I'm missing the name. Blistering Sand style, which we haven't seen in a while, where a lot of Protoss would just wall off that front, just open up the backdoor rocks when they're ready to move out. Even better on this map because you can secure those 3 bases really, really fast. Minigun did do the pylon block to ensure that base did not get thrown down too quickly, but it looks like the hatchery just going to go down at the third instead. Now, looking at the minerals here, they're not full mineral patches. There are only 1,000 minerals there, and there's only 5 of them, so that can get mined out pretty quickly.
Yep, standard is 1,500, so they're 2/3 of what they normally are. And again, there's only 1 gas.
Yep.
But, I mean, scouting that forge first, he may decide to take a quick third, in which case that'll all be evened out pretty shortly.
Well, at the same time, minigun may opt to take a quick third too. So at some point, somebody's got to do a little bit of pressure. Minigun does like to go heavy, heavy macro style.
Forge Zerglings here, just going to deny a couple of these mineral patches. Looks like they're a little bit too far away for that 1 cannon to attack.
Yep. He's trying to just get as far up as he
He's doing
can.
micro adjustments to these lings.
Oh. He is definitely being as annoying as possible.
Beautiful job there, and we actually do see him going for that quick third. Going straight away for that secondary hatchery and getting an Evo chamber. Very interesting. So he's going pool of gas, expansion, Evo chamber.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's just going to kind of rush his upgrades really quick here. I mean, he's not expecting too much early aggression here for minigun. He did go forge first, obviously. His cybernetics core just now started, so it's not like he has much to push out with. So he can get a quick +1 melee, which he's working on now, and maybe go for a pretty powerful attack later on.
Yep, +1 melee attacks already on the way for core. Also now has the access to spore crawlers in case minigun decides to do any kind of airplay, which is pretty common off of forge first since your tech is pretty delayed. And we do see that he's running off of those 2 gases in his main. Also has 1 in his natural that's coming up.
You might start taking up here. Warp Gate just now started and chrono boosting out a sentry just to be safe. Once he has a few sentries, he might grab that third.
Saying that Core's style is mass-ling Baneling versus Toss. We've seen a couple players do this. Low Sierra definitely focused pretty heavy on Ling Baneling, although more versus Terran, I would say. Did not see too many of his games versus Protoss, but we do see Core with a lot of Lings out here.
Yep. And +1 not about to finish yet. It's still about a minute away. But still, he might be able to do some damage here. Minigun still really not with any units out, and this is a lot of Lings coming in his line. Oh, he wanted to run into the main, but a nice force field trapping them all there as the probes
Oh, he's killing so many probes.
Wow. Just going on hold position right on top of him.
Hold position micro.
Yep.
How many probes were lost there? It looks like 7 total.
Yeah, it was hard to tell just because there was still about 20 probes just on top of each other in that little pile. So Minigun still holds okay. Honestly, comes out ahead from the units lost just a little bit. Harvester count right now 40 to 45, so that was enough to put Core back in the lead in the harvester count.
Yep, and Core also did see that Twilight Council and the extra 2 gateways thrown down behind the natural mineral line for Minigun. Probably also noticed the Forge starting to research weapons level 1. Always something that you want versus a lot of Lings, and Core's Lings already gone to work on those backdoor rocks to Minigun's third.
Yep, good idea. Make sure that is open in case Minigun decides to take a third, and he's not going to be safe to do so. He does have a good number of sentries now, so he should be able to hold off another wave of pressure. So there are quite a few Lings here at the third, knocking down those rocks.
Oh, and I think Minigun's going for the same strategy that we've seen. 3 more gateways going up in the main. There are already 3 down at the natural. He's got that robo just for the observer. +1 attack on the way. Probably going to start +2 yet again. And there we go. 4th gateway in the main. That's bringing him to 7 gates.
Yep. Every time, 7 gates with a robo for the observer. Do we have a robo? Do we have a robo?
Yep.
I don't even see it.
Behind the natural, looking right above that Twilight Council.
Oh, there it is. Hidden there. Every building's like the same flesh color anyways.
Yep. So we'll see how well Speedlings can defend against this. We saw last time the Roaches just being a little bit slow versus the Blink Stalkers, but perhaps with these many Speedlings we can stop, or he can stop the Proxy Pollen, might be able to surround some of those Stalkers.
Well, this is a lot of Speedlings coming out. He's already throwing up spines. This is going to be incredibly tough to push through. If he did have Banelings rolling in versus all of this, it's going to be pretty devastating. I think Core might have the right idea to try to break this style.
And he actually has an opportunity right now, before Minigun has that critical mass of Stalkers, to maybe trap a lot of these sentries. He did see them just take over that Zelnaga Watchtower, which he did have control of, and his Lings are hiding over here at the top. Perhaps looking to do a counterattack, perhaps looking to sandwich those units between when they push into the natural. Spine Callers do finish at the natural, and look at these Lings. They're getting dangerously close. Minigun might be walking into a trap here.
It sure looks like it. He has the observer in the front.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, man. Force fields all around.
Minigun can't really blink. He doesn't have that many Stalkers. Sentries trying to do what damage they can. Beautiful force fields down protecting these units, but eventually he's going to run out of force fields. Lings closing in now with the Stalkers. Minigun forced to burn even more force fields. His units are very, very tightly packed. Core is using a lot of units, but here he goes, going after the Zealots and the Proxy Pylon. But does he have enough? These +1 Zealots are doing a ton of damage versus these Lings. But here we go again.
Oh man, another
trying to retreat to the minerals. But there's so many Lings here. Oh my goodness, Minigun supply dropping, but both players staying pretty even.
Oh.
Beautiful job. They're sniping the Proxy Pylon before the additional group of Warpins could come. But it looks like this entire group of units from Minigun is going to get cleaned up.
Yep, Core broke it.
Beautiful defense there by Core, hiding his Lings there. 102 supply compared to 78 right now. And Minigun looks like he's just going to try to retreat and get his third up.
Well, it's going to be incredibly tough with those rocks down. I'm not even sure if he realizes it. He has seen that the rocks are not there, but I don't know if he's noticed, and now the Ling's coming down into the third. Should be engaging versus that, just going to force a cancel here. There it goes, canceling without even really landing a hit on that Nexus. Just going to have to replant it. Lings look like they want to try to do a run by.
Yep, just doing a little bit of pressure here. Core following up with a Baneling Nest and a Roach Torrent, also getting Ventral Sacs and +2 melee attack. And I'm pretty sure with +2, that means that you can one-shot probes with the Banelings, right?
Yep, that is right.
So if those Overlords get into that mineral line, he could do a ton of damage.
So it looks like some more gateways going up, almost getting sniped by those Zerglings, and Minigun defending okay, but they're just going to run around. Minigun not pulling back, and there's a hole in his wall. Oh, the Ling's pouring into his main right now.
They're streaming into the main, and this might be the one critical mistake here. Minigun trying to warp in more Zealots and Sentries to defend his probes in the main. But oh my goodness, they have to run. They're getting trapped against the force field. Ling's doing so much damage here. Trying to run his units back up into the main to clear out these units, but again, Core has done the damage. He's taken down the probes, he's denied mining in the main, he's forced the units to run around, he's just disrupting Minigun entirely, as we see Minigun actually reaching 100% Chrono Boost, which is rare.
Yep, he should be hearing.
But Minigun is getting Storm out.
And Ling's pouring into the second right now, still trying to get back into the main, and it looks like Thundertaw's going to lag at a critical moment. Just going into the mineral line here, not really going to get any kills. The cannon's doing enough damage to actually hold those off.
But look at this, at the third base.
It's just a constant onslaught of Zerglings here. Nice force field protecting that pylon, keeping the wall intact. Just enough time for Minigun to get the rest of his units down. And Core does retreat. Now with the chain structure of this map, I almost don't like creating the wall down here at the third. I think it would have been a little better favor of Minigun just to get a wall more towards the center of the map here. Look at
oh my goodness.
33 Banelings.
33 Banelings.
They are
finishing exactly as soon as centrifugal hooks finishes.
Oh, and they're just going to roll straight in.